It's now day 24 and I'm down to 71.8 kilos. So I've lost 5.6 kilos in 24 days, which I'm happy with. It's probably too fast, but I'm sick of being overweight. Um, and I feel healthy. I'm still exercising. I'm mainly doing it through exercise. I'm eating sensibly, but it's mainly a lot of exercise, a lot of walking, basically. A lot of walking and some running. Um, I feel okay, but I sort of lost focus, sort of mental sharpness earlier in the day, lack of concentration, a bit of fatigue, sort of mid-afternoon. Well, no, not mid-afternoon, just coming up to early afternoon, about 1:30, 1:40, 1:50, let's say then. Um, yeah, so lacked a bit of focus because of low blood sugar, I would guess. I'm looking forward to hitting. Uh, no, that's not what I was going to say. The first time I looked at the scales and thought to myself, this was about 3 or 4 years ago, I looked at the scales and thought, whoa, I've put on a lot of weight, was when I was 72.4 kilos. And I thought, how is that even possible to be so fat for me? And now I'm looking forward to getting into the 60s. Okay, when I get to 69.7, I'm going to be I'll celebrate in some way. I'll be happy in some way, I think. I feel that I've actually achieved something. Um, and that should be in about a week, just over a week, if I lose at the same rate. But the closer I get to 70 kilos, the the more difficult I'm finding it. And I don't know whether that's because of the amount of time I've spent uh, reducing my, well, increasing, shall we say, increasing my calorie deficit. And so I'm sort of thinking, oh, when will I be the right weight? Or whether it's because um, it is literally actually harder. I think it's probably a combination of the two. I think what would help is a little bit of variety with exercise. So maybe going swimming or bike riding or something for a bit. Um, and um, and probably a bit of variety for food. I am kind of craving salty food at the moment, which which isn't good because salt is not good for you. Um, but I might be craving salt because I've cut out sodium completely from my, not completely obviously because that's not possible, but I've more or less cut out sodium from my diet. And I'm kind of irritated today because I found out that the red kidney beans that I've been um, adding to my the app that I'm using to record my uh, what I'm eating, the red kidney beans that I'm adding to that are not the red kidney beans that I'm eating. I thought all red kidney beans were the same, but the I'm cooking raw red kidney beans, and has been being recorded is cooked red kidney beans with salt, added salt. So, in fact, my sodium level is a lot lower than I thought it was. Anyway, that's riveting stuff, isn't it? Thank you for your time and patience, and I'll show the video of my run this morning. It's just after 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday, the 4th of February 2022. I had planned to get out early. This is early for me. Get out early, go for a run, and um, and get to the top of that hill so I could make a good video in the sun. However, it's not sunny. There's an enormous number of dogs out walking at this time in the morning. Um, feel that spring is on the way, but not today. Soon the oranges will all be gone. Oh look, I wonder if they can be eaten. They could be kumquats. No, they're not kumquats. They're little oranges. I'm not going to try and eat that now because it might be disgusting. Probably will be. I don't know what to do with it now. I know, I'll put it on this. There we are. And if it's still there when I get back, Oh no, it's mine. Okay, we go for a run, don't know how far, between 5 and 10 kilometers. I'm feeling fine. I only lost 100 grams because I didn't really exercise yesterday, I just had the run. But today I'm going to have this run, and then I'm going to walk a little jog for an hour. Apart from that, probably not that much. We'll see how it goes. Let's go. I'm at kilometre 2. I've warmed up, and now I'm going to run to the end and back. It's fine. Do I have anything to talk about apart from exercise and weight loss? Look, it's a far more efficient way of taking a dog for a walk. Yeah, life in general. It's very short, life, and it's over before you know it. You should make the most of it, but it isn't straightforward. I honestly believe it isn't straightforward to make the most of life, because things come up constantly, and there's so much ego, your own ego, and so much your perspective on existence. Anyone's perspective on existence is seriously distorted, because our lives are so short, and we're born and grow up and mature relatively quickly, and that take on the world has to be self-centered and selfish in order to guarantee or to encourage self-preservation. Self-preservation is vital if the individual is going to survive to maturity and reproduce. And so a certain degree of self-centeredness is essential, but so is a degree of dependence on society and wider reliance on society and contribution to society, because without society, the threats of the natural world and the outside world diminish the chances of individuals surviving to reproductive maturity. And so we have the whole construct of society in general, which is vital. So there is a requirement for a certain degree of selflessness combined with the selfishness, but obviously it's entirely anthropocentric to begin with. Well, no, not obviously, and not entirely, but it is anthropocentric, because we look at the world as something from which we can derive our sustenance and the means for our survival. But it's a two-way thing, and when we're in the situation that we are now, where the population is, what is it, 6 billion? I can't quite remember, it keeps on going up. When we're in this situation, it's there's obviously a lot of competition for resources, and the impact that we're having on the natural world, and the world which sustains us, is unsustainable. And so we have to literally go against our nature in order to make survival of the human species possible. So how can that be done? How can that be done? I don't really know, to be honest. And that's all I have to say. And now I'm going to run to the end. Okay, turnaround point again. No couples here today, probably because it's cloudy. They are fair weather lovers, if indeed that is a thing. People are working out. Probably can't see that. Can you zoom in when it's this camera? Yes, you can. Oh, that's unpleasant. Let's have a look. There we go. People working out there. Very blurry people. Let's see. Very blurry people. And over there somewhere. There we go. But as I say, very blurry. Turning around, going slowly, it's fine. Yesterday was 5:40 pace. Today is going to be slower, but I really don't care. Um, so update later. Oh, wearing my parkrun t-shirt. This is from see the back of it? Maybe not. This is from England. Park run, 5 kilometre run, timed run every Saturday in the park. Loads of them all over England, all over Britain, all over Europe, and none here in Spain, but that's okay. That's okay. I'd like to do more. I did it religiously for many, many years. Oh my god, I've just noticed there's a mammoth. Hang on, can I switch cameras or do I have to stop? Look, is that as zoomed in as it can be? A mammoth or an elephant. Back here, unfortunately, my orange, the table with my orange on it, is occupied. So I'm going to have to find another one and pick it. Fortunately, that's not too hard. We'll take that one. The run was good, and now it's a day of work. So here goes.